Let's roll it.
It's rolling now. Be quiet.
My wife's shirt. She got me on the shirt with her.
Oh, Saludo. Hi.
That's Chris, baby.
Hey, Chris.
That's the salsa man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to I'm Just Saying Live. What's up? What's up? What's up? Of course, I am simply Dot Tennille, your host. And look who we got over there. We've even got a customer with us. Call me Ed. What are you doing? You're up to your shenanigans as usual.
Good morning. How y'all doing, people? I'm out here in Denton, Texas. Miss
Denton,
Ballface
Texas.
sent me almost to Africa to go to work.
Traveling. You know, hey, I got to crack my whip sometimes. Otherwise, I won't have no money to spend. Okay. Brittany got a kick out of that. Ladies and gentlemen, I have one of my very close friends here who is going to be sitting in with us on the show today because why? She is going to be doing her style segment. So, you know, I was going to find a way to be able to include fashion and style in this show every single chance I get. So now we have our very own segment hostess. So I cannot wait to see what she has to share today. Tell everybody, hey.
Hey, everybody.
All right. So remember that we are here to provide you the best in edutainment, period. Here is our twist on the week's headlines and a way to interact and be part of the conversation. All you need to do is go to Facebook Live or right now, ladies and gentlemen, and you can comment on all of the topics that we have to talk about today. Now, Brittany, before we get into all the things that you do, it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for what? Our weekend recap. Mr. Thomas.
Recap, baby, recap.
You are so silly. Brittany, I'm gonna let Brittany start while I make sure I pull up our video because our weekend was so jam-packed full of everything.
Well,
I had to go ahead and make a doggone video for that thing, okay? So while I pull that up, Brittany, tell us about how your weekend went.
I went to gymnastics.
What happened at these gymnastics?
So I'm a girl mom now.
Okay.
I never thought I would be.
Okay.
I really planned on living as the only woman in my house.
Okay, I did the same thing. Once it was settled that they were both boys, that was done.
Yeah,
okay,
that was done. But in my case, it didn't end like that.
Okay.
So now I'm going to gymnastics on the weekend and during the week and all that kind of stuff. So Skylar, my baby Skylar, she really loves doing that.
Okay.
So that was Saturday. And then we did Starbucks, a little home goods. And then it was back at
the house, she says,
so
ladies and
my
gentlemen.
weekend was not event filled at all.
All right.
I should have been with you actually.
Oh yeah, it was a lot going on.
Yeah, you gotta call me.
Okay, I'm I always say that I'm gonna do better.
Yes.
And I don't know.
And you really don't.
I know, you know what? You are not the only person who has said that. Don't be over there laughing, Mr. Thomas.
Well, because somebody calling you on your
You know what? That's what you thought was funny about that?
Accountability.
Yes, it was
hilarious. Accountability is key.
He thought that was funny, sir.
Accountability.
He thought that was funny. Okay, so Mr. Thomas, how was your weekend? Just tell us how it was. Don't say all the stuff that you did. How was it?
It was long, but it was fun.
You know what? He said it was long. So, ladies and gentlemen, not only our kids. Okay, so let's take it all the way back. Y'all know last week, I took it to Colorado for the 420.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely have to show you some pictures there. Okay. So 420 went down.
Mm-hmm.
I interviewed Mr. Colorado Miracle. It is a miracle that he is in Denver, Colorado trying to rap. I'm just saying. Okay.
Did you say try to rap?
There's no one there.
No audience.
Just rapping. Okay. They have to fly people in to rap, except for him. Okay.
I mean, he'll make it.
He's worked with some of our hometown heroes, like Trade of the Truth and stuff like that. So, I always got to shout him out because he does so many amazing things for our city. But I went and interviewed him, went out to the 420 Fest and popped right back on a flight to a friend's birthday. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Y'all know I love to eat. I love to go have a good time. I am just now making it to Kiss. I'm gonna need you to not be looking through that steering wheel like that. I finally made it to Kiss. Have you been over to Kiss, Brittany?
No.
Okay.
Wait,
Kiss.
have we?
I have not been with you. So let me tell you, you may have been. The food was delicious.
No.
The atmosphere was on fire. We had a great time. You know, I love a place like it had an outdoor patio, which I wasn't expecting. So I had like a jacket. Definitely shouldn't have done that. It was a little warm with
In the H-Town.
H-Town get a little hot. It get a little hot. So we did that. We popped over to O2. You know, I love live bands. The one thing that I did not like about it, I wanted a designated dancing area. I had to just kind of like dance in my spot, but they must be the new hot spot for birthdays because there were like 9 birthdays that it was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was.
It was every time you turned around, here come the sparklers. Birthday party. So kids, you keep getting your money up. We love that you're here in the city, and clearly people like your food and your ambiance. I ran into Max out there, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Greasy Spoon was in there eating. So you know the food had to be somewhat good. Okay. Or maybe he just wanted to get out.
Probably.
We don't know. Now, so like I said, the food was good. Popped over to O2 after that. But in this video, not only do I have all those things, y'all know that I had been preaching to you for weeks about coming out to my Rotary Club's fish fry. Tomball Rotary Club did an amazing job this weekend, raised tons of money just off of our auction items. We raised over $9,000 for local charities. So please, 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 when I tell y'all to come to something for Rotary, we definitely need y'all to turn up and come on out. Okay. If I say come out to something anyway, just come on out. Come on. I know y'all been making this money all this time. You know, y'all ready to spend a little bit. She over there laughing like, girl, bye. Everybody trying to hold on to these coins. So I am going to pull up this video real quick. I've got it up. Let me get my little screen sharing going. And we're gonna watch this video real quick. Share screen.
What you got? What you got?
You say what? What I got?
What you got? Let me see what you got. What you working with?
Let me get it up there. Hopefully it'll pop up right here, YouTube. Okay. And share. It is sharing right now, and we're gonna play that video. Why is it not large car? Ooh, that's the dispensary. I had to go through there fast because, you know, some of the places really don't like you to record the product. So I didn't get up close on it, but I was letting you know. You can see Kike's Red Tacos was named one of the best taco places in the US. It's a taco truck. Look at all these people out there. Do you see a mask in the crowd? Not a one.
Blowing in the wind.
They say smokers are less likely to catch coronavirus. Did you know that?
No.
That's what they said.
Okay.
He said,
okay.
what?
Yes.
That's the birthday shenanigans.
Yes.
I tried to put it all in here real quick for y'all. My baby and his track meet. So here we are to the fish fry. We're going to be giving away a Camaro here at the end of the year. So if you want a ticket to the big show, and only for $100 per couple, you can come out and you get the opportunity to win this thing.
I'll take it.
All right. We're going to make sure she leave. Anthony, I'm going to make sure she leave with them tickets. Okay.
Yes. The car.
She probably got plenty of people that she can sell them to.
I want the car.
So they came out and did a display during the fish fry. He's a mess, actually. Busy at work. I'm just showing y'all some of the members from our Rotary Club.
How was the fish?
The fish was good, girl. Let me tell you, it was good. It was good. We actually decided to purchase some. We bought the fish fry bag and everything.
Okay.
So we will be having a fish fry soon, okay?
Yeah.
There were tons of things donated. HTO definitely did the sweet tea for you. I have been wanting to get over there and haven't made it. Look at that. Well, they came ready to cook that fish.
I'm telling you.
Here's our president. Yes, it was good. Hush puppies.
I love hush
Coleslaw.
puppies, and they are not a fan
That,
favorite.
you know what? Oh, and this lovely lady is right in time, ball. She came out there and did a bar for us.
Yep.
So this is where you find out about this fish. There's my family sitting there enjoying the fish. We came straight from the track. A couple of photos. Me serving, girl. Look at me working.
Okay, with the Buc-ee's on.
Now you're not gonna be able to hear this, but this is once we popped over to the Crawfish Festival. It really wasn't a festival. Let's just say they was hanging out and they had all you can eat crawfish for $35. Y'all know I can't beat that deal with a bat because I was sitting there all day. This is yet another charity event. Y'all know I am big on the scene when it comes to charity events. Now, I know you notice, I'm just saying right now, there ain't that many of us out there. Y'all need to get on out there and start. Don't be thinking that it's okay. I live in Tomball, okay? There it is, crawfish boil. These are the items that they were raffling, well, silent auctioning on, let's say that. And we were at Bareback Bar and Grill. There's my godson, Michael. Miss Nikki, always down to come out and support. Now this, Miss Karen Jackson started the run walk for Sisters Network. And these ladies are out there supporting breast cancer, and they was doing a good thing this weekend. It turned out to be really, really big. I'm really glad that that went off. You know, we supported Sisters Network. We even had Karen here on the show. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, but it turned out to be a really, really big thing. And so that's great for breast cancer awareness. All right, Mr. Thomas, you know what time it is. It's time for us to get into a little bit of this news now that we had our weekend recap. So we're going to run through these things real quick because we want you guys to stick right there because we've got a very special guest who's going to teach you how to evolve. That's
Evolve into what?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you right now. We're going to talk about it later. They got to stick around just for that, okay? So make sure that if you are on Facebook that you like and you comment, you say whatever you have to say down in those comments. I'm gonna start checking the comments. And if you have any questions for our special guest, once she comes on, make sure that you put those comments down there as well, okay? Because she is from, I'll give you this, Anthony. She is from, what is it? Flat Fee Tax Prep. Okay, because we know the deadline just passed, but we know a lot of y'all didn't even worry about that deadline. So we're gonna try to help you get your lives right. You know, I'm always trying to put some money in somebody's pocket. That's my thing, okay? So that's how we're gonna evolve on today, okay? Now, we've definitely got some upcoming events. So, you know, it's time for me to go on here one more time, and we're going to talk about some upcoming events. Now, Brittany brought one to my attention from one of our friends. I know she's got the details over there. Did you keep it up on your phone? We know that it's on May the 1st. And did you want to talk about that event? Let's still see your face. Look, she got real froze, okay? You go
don't stiff up now.
Well, he said, don't stiff up now. Did you want to talk about it? The salon? Yes.
Oh, I have 2 grand opening events happening this Sunday.
Okay.
One is for, oh my goodness.
Oh, it's okay. So what we'll do.
I just forgot.
No, it's okay. So what we'll do is we'll come back to those, but y'all know that I have been talking to y'all about this brunch. Now, I just showed y'all all these really great events, okay, that have been going on that you missed. I don't want you to miss this one too. It is definitely time for you to get on out. Everybody else is getting out. You can get out too, okay? So here's an upcoming event that I wanted to share with you guys. I don't know why it's doing that. Let's see. That is not.
Let's just say all of us will not be going to this brunch.
I know you won't, baby. This is a ladies brunch. This is a pre-Mother's Day event. Friday, May the 6th, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a very special guest here in Houston. He's going to be coming and hosting the brunch for us ladies. And it's going to be one of those paint parties, you know. Now, I would really like for you guys to come on out, support this event. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. All right. You get your stuff up.
Of course I did.
I also listen, also, I need you to remember that we are right now in a donation drive. Ladies and gentlemen, AUA needs your help. We need socks, we need underwear, we need t-shirts, bras, and bed linens, okay? Because like I told you, we have teamed up with a community of women who gives bed linens to ladies of domestic violence. Okay, so that's our add-on for this year, and we have decided that our event will be on July the 23rd. So mark your calendars. We're going to do our giveaway at that time. Everyone is welcome while supplies last. If you have any questions, please contact us at 214-289-0195, or you could make it real easy for yourself. I know you see that cash tag down there in the corner that says cash tag AUA donation. All you have to do is cash up us a little bit of money so we can go ahead and buy the necessities that we need for these children to go into the next school year happy and healthy.
I love it.
I like a comment.
Okay, go ahead and make a comment.
I like to let everybody know that it will be in Fifth Ward, Texas, at Finnegan Park. But more importantly, we need to make sure we take care of the kids, because we never knew how important undergarment really are for a lot of these kids out here. They really do need underwear, socks, t-shirts. Hey, you can get them with the little socks with the little ribbons around it, the little bows.
Yeah, if you want to get fancy, we would love to have all that good stuff. We do put these in backpacks so that the kids do not have to be, like ashamed when they're walking away with the stuff. And we go to Finnegan Park because, in that area, there's a lot of kids whose parents still don't have cars, or they may be working. And this way they can get up to the park by themselves. And so we really, really hope that you guys support us. We're going to have a DJ, bouncy house. We always got to bring the snow cones because we got to send them home with the red and blue mouse, because they love that. So we do this thing every year. This is a way we kind of started getting our kids into giving as well, because that's my thing. I'm a philanthropist, if you will. So I'm just saying it's definitely going to be there. So you need to be there too. Yeah,
come on out.
What you say? Come on out.
And what day is that again?
So the giveaway will be on July the 23rd. So we are collecting items from now all the way up until the date of the event, because I want to be able to help as many kids as possible. Whoever comes through there, whatever size. We are also on Amazon, ladies and gentlemen. All you have to do when you make your regular purchases is click us as your charity, and we'll get 5% from Amazon. You don't even have to give the money yourself, but we do have a list of items on there already. So if you're confused as to what to buy, all you have to do is go to Amazon and they'll send them directly to me. It was really great that on last year, I just kept getting packages of underwear. I know the man was probably like, why do they need all these drawers?
They coming to
I'm
the house.
sure that that's what he was saying, but you know what? Hey, I'm here trying to do a good thing, and I hope that you guys support me in that. All right, let's move on to the next topic of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving into Jazz Appreciation Month. So all during the month of May, we are going to be appreciating jazz, if you will. Hopefully we can find some people. You need to give us a nice jazzy outfit when it comes time.
Well, I can do that.
What you say? I can do that. Okay. So, there's tons of events that go around the city of Houston all the time, but I don't know how many people are still getting out there to the jazz scene. I know that I haven't been tons of people, but I have not been in a minute. So next week, I'm definitely going to give you a place, because on Fridays, they do have jazz events still out here in Humble. And so we're going to make sure that you know all the information for where to turn up on Friday if you want to hear some jazz and you want to support that community. I'm normally big into Zydeco. That's where you can find me, is at the Zydeco's. But I'm going to make sure Mr. Thomas comes out with me, and we're going to go to Jazz Appreciation sometime this month, okay?
I don't have to wear a suit, do I?
Jazz Appreciation Month is known as what? Jam. Jazz Appreciation Month. Ain't that cute? Y'all like that? You like that? It's known as Jam. It was created right here at the museum. What is it? Oh, shoot. I forgot to put the name of the city, but it's okay. So it was only in 2001 that they decided to do a month. That's real recent. Jazz was like the start of everything. And how are you gonna, it's just now in 2001, we have something for every other thing, but you gave it a month finally in 2001. I thought that was
that's only
interesting. Huh?
That's only in Houston that they gave it a month, correct?
I can't remember. That's what I just said. I
mean, because
that it was founded.
Y'all been going to the jazz festival.
But not giving it a month of appreciation. That's the difference.
A rap month appreciation.
Okay.
You know what, girl? We might need to talk to Sylvester Turner. We might need to talk to Sylvester Turner before he gone. Sylvester been turning up in the city, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. He be all on the stage doing his line dances and everything else. It's just too funny. Our mayor, is almost up on his term, and baby, you can tell he is living his life.
Sly just enjoying life.
You say what?
Sly is just enjoying everything.
Not Sly. Okay. All right. So let's get back to Jam. It is intended to stimulate and encourage people of all ages to participate in jazz, to study the music, attend concerts, listen to jazz on radio and recordings, read books about jazz, and more. Maybe I can get Courtney when she does her highlight to add a book about jazz so that we will know, what you can find out. It may be great to put on your coffee table. I know a lot of y'all are into putting these large books and things of that nature on your coffee table. I would love to see one with like all the jazz players and things like that from way back when. So, Brittany, who's your favorite jazz artist?
Bonnie James.
She popped right off the top with that. Anthony, how about you?
Duke Ellington.
Okay, well, all right. If you would like to be a part of the conversation here at I'm Just Saying Live, all you need to do is email me at imjustsayinglive@gmail.com. It is too simple. I know y'all can see the prize wheel back right there, and it is back. And remember that any business who wants to donate an item and have it shouted out throughout the show, once somebody wins it, it's your turn, okay? It's too easy. If that way means you don't have time to be able to come in on the show, then there's your perfect way to still get your business highlighted right here on I'm Just Saying Live. Okay, so now, another piece of news before we get ready to get to our special guest, because we're almost there. Now, Brittany pulled up something that I thought was super duper interesting that happened right here in Houston. So we're going to get that one out of the way first. Okay. Listen, this lady called and reported on herself, said that she was not able to take care of her child. And when the police got there, Anthony, listen, are you listening to me, everybody? They found $2 million worth of meth. She was running her house as a meth lab, and she called and reported herself. How foolish is this? Girl,
she could have got a babysitter with all that meth.
With all that mess, she sure could have paid for somebody, but no, she had the baby. She was too busy cooking it.
She was cooking.
Too busy, just too busy. I said, oh my goodness. And Catherine, if you like, we're gonna bring you on exactly at 10:30 if you want to freeze, pause your screen. Okay?
Okay, awesome.
Okay. All right, so listen, she sat up here and told on herself. The police showed up, and here you are. You got the whole meth lab busted. You in jail. Now you still don't have your baby that you was trying to save. Don't be trying to save that baby at the last minute.
And you lost your $2 million.
And you lost the $2 million. You know somebody about to be after you for that $2 million.
I'm telling you.
Now,
What kind of conscience does she have?
Now I know we're gonna change modes. Now I know during the pandemic, it was a lot of y'all who felt like you could get away with not paying these bills, not paying your car note, not paying because you felt like somebody was going to give you a break, right? Mm-hmm. Let me tell you about these utility companies. They are finally going after the people who did not pay the bills and still have these long outstanding. Y'all about to get cut off out here. Let me tell y'all right now, you're not going to be able to wash your butt if you don't Go and do the right thing, because we know a lot of y'all ain't gonna be able to cook with these electric stoves, and you're no longer on the gas. If y'all have not been paying these people, if y'all have not been paying your rent in these apartments, it has come time to pay the piper. Listen, you're gonna have to pay the piper, okay? So we know that the crisis happened. They're considering this crisis dead done. They say pay up or face possible shutoffs. So the shutoffs are coming.
But where are they going to get the money from?
What you mean? That should, I don't know, the big on the corner. I'm just saying
out there.
Hey, better get them $40 up. You better.
Baby, it's inflation. $50 now.
$50? What?
That's what I heard.
Get that. That's what you heard. Like, wait, what? Oh my God. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not been paying, go ahead and get that situated. Now, here's another drug situation that kind of, oh, Anthony, where's your sports? What you
Water break.
He said what? Water break.
Water break.
That's what I was about to say. You know, we are in the championship right now for basketball.
Basketball.
So I really thought he was going to have something, real good to put in there.
We're not in the championship yet. We still in the playoffs.
I saw
Trying to see who's going to go to the finals.
Trying to see who's going to go to the finals. You going to wait and give your report at the when it comes to the last two or last four?
Last four, because that upset I seen the other day hurt my little feelings. And I seen Steph Curry look like he was about to cry.
Oh, so you saying he don't want to deal with it right now, y'all. Okay, so listen, we're also going to take time real quick to talk about the 1,761. Okay, y'all know I like numbers, and I'm always throwing a number out there because I want y'all to know that I know the deets. Okay, because remember, I'm edutainment. Okay, now that's how many pounds of meth was seized from a big rig hauling a shipment of strawberry puree. That was the best tasting meth ever. It was sitting there, strawberry puree. Have you ever heard of such? What is going on with these meth labs? That's why y'all out here looking a little strung out and crazy.
Hey, they coming up with
They
ways
are
to-
losing, right, 35.2 million. Okay. These were some heavy busts over the weekend. They must be cracking down on y'all too. Look, he said, now this, the border patrol caught these people, and they were in Laredo, Texas. And they saw the trailer leaving from Mexico.
Someone's calling.
Somebody's got to be snitching.
Yeah, someone's calling.
They got a tip.
Definitely
Or
got to be
snitch.
snitching. Okay, so now y'all know later in the show that we're definitely going to be talking about our entertainment news, and we're going to be learning from Miss Brittany all about style and a little bit about herself, okay? But before we get into that, you know that we have our very, very special guest, longtime friend of mine, Miss Catherine Mitchell, okay? We all in the city call her Miss Cat. But baby, Miss Cat has taken time and she has evolved, okay? She is forever changing, and I just love that fact about her. I want to say this. We are all growing, and we all, need to be able to move on to the next step. You know how some people get stuck in transition,
yes,
if you will.
Yes.
Look now, you can't get stuck in a transition. Everything is not gonna go your way. Let me see if she'll pop back.
Would you rate me for 120 feet piece I produced into Kansas City and weigh 1,000 pounds?
What'd you say? I don't know what that was. It's okay. It's on her side. Listen, so she is able to transition when it comes time to make those moves. She moves right on seamlessly, it seems, but we know that we all go through trials and tribulations. So welcome to I'm Just Saying Live, Miss Catherine Mitchell from Flat Fee Tax Preparation. Okay, so yes, I'm so happy. Remember, I saw when you had changed over and you had your office going. And
yes, ma'am.
At the office, I was like, oh yes, do your thing. Okay, so tell us a little bit about Flat Fee, and then we'll talk about one of the things that I felt was really interesting is how you kind of changed that. This is not just the tax service, baby. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. So as you know, as everybody may know, Of course, obviously, started off in entertainment, and it's not that I'm not in entertainment anymore. It's just that with that platform, it's more as I won't say a hobby, but it definitely doesn't pay the bills. You know,
Definitely a
as
struggle.
consistently
Definitely.
as it should, right? So after I did my movie with ESG, you know, it was just time to figure out something else with life. I'm a single parent of two, and so I just needed something more consistent. So you know, a colleague of mine was like, hey, you know, I'm opening up my own tax prep office, you know, can you help me get it up and going? And so I was like, okay, cool, I'll help, you know, like on the back end, because I didn't really want nobody to know that, you know, Miss Cat was doing taxes per se, right? So after I helped her get hers up and going, I branched off and did my own thing. So hence everybody's seen the grand opening and, you know, me progressing into my own brick and mortar location. So I've been here, thank God, for 3 years now. And so when I branched off, you know, even at that time, I didn't really want to tell folks, but you know, once I started making 6 figures doing tax prep, I was like, you know what, this ain't really nothing to be ashamed about, you know,
At
anymore.
all, baby, at all.
So I just started to embrace, you know, the industry. And of course, with that, I've trained hundreds of you know, people taxes, period, you know,
So
just how to do
back
taxes.
up. I want y'all to make sure that you heard she's a single mother. She wanted to do something and is still currently doing it. She has her other now business that is making, you know, 6 figures, where you can smile a little bit, because when you're in that rat race and you feeling like you always robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Yes.
Y'all,
yes.
It's not comfortable. I did mine the opposite way. I know a lot of people are always like, how is that girl she always somewhere, she doing something. I started my business first. Like, some people don't think to do that. They're going for the dream, but you have to have something to support that. And this is one of those opportunities, because she's teaching you how to do exactly the same thing, and she's still managing her family in the process. So
you made a great thing. So like you said, it's nothing wrong with having your own passion and your, you know, because I still do music videos, I still do film because that's what I love. But like you said, having something to support that. So now when I do a video, I can pay my people to be a part of it. You know, I can pay people to be in the next film, you know, so on and so forth. I don't have to be a starving artist, you know, anymore. So I just appreciate you saying that, because it's not to say that you got to totally go against the grain from what you want to do. It's just having the income to be able to support that. And the great thing about tax prep, it's a seasonal thing. You know what I'm saying? So
now that's a good point, because
so
a lot of people think, you know, they're going to have to work all this time. So in November, October, I was in New York working for FEMA. You understand what I'm saying? But I know that it's only a certain amount of time that I'm going to have to be there. I'll go run up my check and come on back.
and there you have it. So with, you know, with tax prep, you got, of course, when you first start off, it's going to be a little bit more into it, because you got to get it, you know, up and going. But once you get it up and going, literally, you know, you work like 4 or 5 months out the year. And if you want to, you could literally chill until, now I don't suggest that. Of course, we in the era of, you know, multiple streams of income. So I always suggest, you know, get you several side hustles and, you know, make it go, do what it do, right? But if logically, rather, you know, you could make enough money throughout the season and sustain yourself until the next tax season if you do it the right way.
I want to ask you this. So people who are looking to make a change, because that's what we're talking about, is the evolution into something else. What are people, you know, what are their kind of skill sets? Can you tell them skill sets that would probably make you a good tax preparer?
And that's a great question. So I would say a great skill set that you must have is so the misconception is that you have to be some kind of mathematician, that you have to, you know, be an accountant, you know, things that you got to be degreed, like it's none of that. I'm not saying that it's, you know, anybody can do it, but 9 out of 10, like if you know how to use a computer, like if you know how to use a computer, if you know how to communicate with people, if you know how to, data entry, more or less. So take their tax forms, enter it into the software. If you can, if you're coachable and trainable, pretty much not, again, because it's like kind of like the pregnancy test, 99.99, right?
Yeah,
so
right.
I'm not saying 100%, but I would say, majority of the time, as long as you're competent, you do tax prep.
Okay. All right. So I want to also ask this, since we're, going down the rabbit hole of qualifications.
Yes.
What sets Flat Fees Academy aside? What information will they get there that they won't get anywhere else?
That's a great question. So basically the thing that's different between us and them is we actually do hands-on, step-by-step mentorship. So instead of we do have an online portal where we house all the information. So it is 100% online. You can log in. So if you're one of those type of people, a midnight oil burner, and you want to get on at midnight or whatever time, you can take the courses at your own pace. Okay. But instead of us just flooding you with a whole bunch of information and you having to go at it alone and trying to figure it out, we coach you through step by step. So our program,
you were talking about adult ADD earlier, right?
And then let's keep it real. You might click on a video or two, but are you gonna really, dive into the content, right?
Right.
Yeah. So with that said, our program is a 6-month program, and we every month we're like, okay, so this month, guys, we're gonna be working on this, and next month we're gonna be working on it. So we take you through step by step, so the content is not overwhelming. And then the great thing about it is, once we get through the 6 months, we're right into the tax season. So everything that you've learned, everything that you've gathered through that 6 months that we built you up to, you can implement it immediately. So I think that's the great thing, because you don't have to wait a year. You don't have to wait a month. You don't have to wait, 2 years. You just go through the program. We build up everything, and then you're right, actively in the money.
Now, let me tell everybody out there right now. I tell y'all all the time, if it's not nothing I'm going to do, I'm going to try to put some money in your pocket. This girl is sitting up here trying to tell you, this is why I love this Business Matters highlight, because business matters. You cannot possibly feel right, that relationship that you're trying to garner. You can't do that if your money not right and you out there begging and looking for scraps. You cannot. There are certain levels to this thing. And don't get me wrong, you come off a completely different person when you broke, whether you believe it or not. So I need all y'all to fix this. If this is something that you think might be for you, make sure you check her out, okay? All you have to do is go and follow Flat Fee, then pay whatever it is, because I know it's something. Now, is it astronomical? Let me say that. Do you think is it worth it? Clearly, how people gonna say.
Well, you got to define what's astronomical, and then we give you like a 6-figure blueprint setup. So you're gonna have to invest. If you can't expect to get a 6-figure, business blueprint step by step and pay $99. That's just not how it works. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about our program, we give you, the group coaching, you get the online portal, you get the tax software. So that's one thing that you do have to have being in this industry. You can't be TurboTax in it, stuff like that. You have to have professional tax software. So outside of the program, tax software alone can run you anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 annually for just the tax software. So yes,
so y'all she knows what she's talking about. She says it is definitely worth it. Yes. Go get it. If this is something that you've been thinking about doing, don't drag your feet anymore. I'm giving you to someone you can trust, if you will.
Well, I appreciate it.
It's a lot of people out here. They be, ripping off, running, doing X, Y, and Z. She is not one of those people. She's been here.
And you can Google us.
You're gonna be able to find her. Okay.
Yeah, Google us. We ain't hiding. We here, and you can go to the website flatfeetaxacademy.com, and that's where you can see student testimonials. You can Google. Okay. it's we're here. So we're in Houston. You can pull up. I mean,
Pull
so
up on me.
we're not here to, we really want to build 6-figure earners. That's the goal. We're not here to try to
For the
scam and
community,
scheme.
for the community.
Yeah,
Now, Anthony, I
exactly.
heard it sounded like you had a question.
Yes, I have a question.
Yeah.
First, I'd like to congratulate you on what you're doing.
Thank you.
That's beautiful and wonderful. Now, my question is, in this Texas, what you're teaching everyone, is it a difference between regular Texas and business Texas? The course that you're giving these kids?
Yeah. So basically, let's be clear. This is, we definitely, if you're 18 and up, we can definitely assist you, but this is not just geared to children. This is actually for any individual who wants to supplement their income, who wants to change, put jobs or whatever, or maybe they're sick of their 9-to-5, so they're looking for something substantial. This is for anybody under the sound of my voice that wants to get into the industry. And yes, there are different levels of tax prep, and we teach not just basic tax prep, but we teach you how to do the small business taxes and cryptocurrency, all those things that a lot of times people don't teach. They just teach you how to work a software and have at it. So we teach taxes. We do have basic and advanced tax preparation courses, and then we teach you the software. So that means that no matter if you use our software or any other software, because you know tax prep, you can work on any software.
Right. Okay.
I'm loving
I hope that answered the question. I'm sorry.
No, you did. You did.
Okay, Brittany, you got any questions for her in regards to this business highlight?
No questions, but it answered a lot of questions because I really thought you had to be really good at numbers.
Okay, she was hooked on the number thing. A lot of us weed ourselves out on certain things because you don't want to take that chance. You're afraid that you're not going to be able to do something. A lot of it, y'all, is us. We got to get out of those mindsets.
Yeah.
We got to start opening up to some other things, and we got to start getting this money right. I have told people a million, hey, put it in the right spots when you got it and when you're making it so that you don't have to worry about it. And don't be afraid to ask questions. She's right here.
There you go. Yes, ask the question. So instead of, that's the thing. So people will assume, then perish because of the lack of knowledge when they could have just asked a few questions, and then you'd be like, oh no, it's just this or that and the third, and be like, oh, I never knew. So I'm glad to be able to be on these type of platforms. So I appreciate you having me. So that way we could bring more awareness to the, to what tax prep really entails, and, just give people the open, honest information in hopes that, they can make an informed decision and start joining $1 billion industry.
So anybody out there right now, if you guys are, he said, would, he heard billion. Listen, so anybody out there right now, I know that there's a couple of people watching. I want you guys, please remember to share this information with your friends. Please let everybody know. All they have to do is go flat fee tax prep. Okay, flat fee tax prep. It's too easy. If you have any questions, just go ahead and drop them down below, and she'll be happy to answer them for you. Now, my issue, because I want to, I have to ask, because I'm always just saying. Now, when it comes to the personality type and how people tax always wrong, this, that, and the other, I got to ask, how do you deal with those types of situations in this business?
Well, I'll be honest with you, and I'm not trying to be facetious or anything like that, but I don't have those type of problems because I'm not one of those people that is just playing in a tax software, playing on TurboTax. I'm an actual tax professional. So with that said, I thoroughly educate my clients. They know exactly what's going on with their tax prep, tax service. They know exactly how much their fees are. We don't play games over here. So
Gotcha.
That's why I said, if you Google us, you'll see that we're 5 stars across the board. And that's not like people just saying it, like these are real customers, like people that have been doing business with us for years. So a lot of time people ask me that because they're like, well, what about this? And I'll be like, I don't have that. So
if you don't play with people's taxes, you'll be should go just fine.
If you do good business, you shouldn't be now, things happen, But a lot of people understand that, you know, as a tax preparer, once we transmit it to the IRS, once the IRS gets hold of it, you know, there's some things that we can't control. But again, if you know how to communicate with your clients and do good business, you don't have much of that riffraff and drama that happens
if you pay attention
in most
to
circumstances.
Okay, so that's definitely good that you're not having to experience that. Now, I wanted to say, do you offer your services to all types of businesses or just people? How does that go? Do you only do personal taxes, or do you also offer for businesses, small businesses?
Yeah, so just like with if you go to the doctor, you have like a foot doctor, a heart doctor, you know, you have all different types. So it's the same way with tax prep. So here at Flat Fee, we do service mainly the basic 1040 clients. So those that just come in with their W-2s, you know, families, whatever the case may be. We do small business taxes. So that's just like anybody that's getting paid cash. You know, so we call that a Schedule C type, you know, tax prep. So we do you know, the Schedule C's, but as far as like corporate taxes and things of that nature, I refer that out to my colleagues. Look, I got enough on my plate.
No problem. Glad you're honest about it, because somebody will try to pull your stuff in anyway.
So no, I don't. I like to dance in my scope and my range of tax, you know, tax prep. And that's the great thing about being in this industry, is that there are some people that focus solely on corporate taxes. There's people that focus solely on individuals that have trust and, you know, higher up things, if that makes sense. And then you can be very successful with just working with the everyday, you know, client. So, you know, there's different ranges of tax prep, because a lot of people think that, like, if you're in tax prep, you know every single thing, and that's, you know, that's not how it really works.
So, ladies and gentlemen, she is telling you she is here to be honest about your tax preparation. She's gonna let you know what she can do and what she cannot do. That's Flat Fee Tax Prep. I'll repeat it: Flat Fee Tax Prep. Okay. So, are you having any upcoming events or things of this nature that you would like to tell people about? Giving any specials, anything like that?
So as you know, we just rolled out of the season. So Kat is done. She, you know, with the whole taxes. Because my clientele, like I said, I have the basic, you know, clients. So usually by this time I'm chilling right now. So at this point, all we're doing is just letting everybody know that we are openly enrolling and registering for our tax academy. So that's pretty much what my mission has been, is just spreading the gospel of
what's the deadline? Is there a certain deadline?
Yeah, so you have to register by August, because once we go live in August, that's it, you miss it. So we only cater to those that are signed up, and so if you miss it, you have to get in the next season.
So y'all better take it serious.
So that's why we're
get your money together. Go see Miss Catherine, yes, if you will, and make sure that you get ready to evolve. You know, we want to see some butterflies around here. It is time to come out of this, whatever we've been in this past. This pandemic aftermath is real. So everybody, you know, we got to see all the hustlers come out and shine. So I'm so happy to see you, you know, doing alive and well. I've been seeing your photos, girl. She didn't get no body right and everything. Said, that money sure is looking good. No.
Well, thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, tell them again where they can follow you on social media and where they can also go and check out Flat Fee.
Perfect. So again, it's Flat Fee Tax Prepping Services. So you can find us on Facebook with Flat Fee Tax Prepping Services, at Flat Fee Tax Prep on Instagram. And if you're interested in the Tax Academy, you can visit us online at www.flatfeetaxacademy.com.
Okay, so we've got a question here. Somebody's asking, how do you get the new tax updates each year?
So basically, what we do is we have like courses that we internally take, and then we facilitate that. But I guess the rules of engagement or the rules of taxation, they don't change. So there's basic criteria, and there's basic things that are the same every year, if that makes sense. But then there's just new things that just add on to it. So like, for example, with COVID, things of that nature, there's new laws and new changes that update, but the basics never change. Hopefully,
so remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is your business.
Yeah.
Once she has taught you and given you this roadmap, and thank you, Crystal, for that question. But once she's given you this roadmap and you're out there, it is still your duty to provide your customers with the best possible service. Okay, that means you keep yourself up to date with the changes as they come about. And if you have any questions now, then maybe you can pop back to your mentor. Okay.
Yes. But the IRS.gov, look, when I say it's like it's on Google, y'all, like you can go on the IRS.gov and they really keep it up to date.
Google is really a lifesaver nowadays because back in the day we couldn't Google nothing. Okay, we had to ask Auntie PP. And she was lost, and she just helped us be even more lost.
For real. By the time we all confused. Look.
Yeah, I want to thank you so very much for participating on I'm Just Saying Live today. And
thank you for having me.
Look, we're gonna let you get back to your rest since tax season is over. Everybody right now, please go and sign up for the classes. We'd love to see when you out there glowing with your 6-figure income. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
I
much.
love you,
You
girl.
have an
Thank
absolutely wonderful day.
All right, y'all have a good day.
All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we back. Did y'all enjoy that?
Yes, I did.
When you gonna go sign up?
Learn some stuff.
Look at this. She said I learned some stuff. How about you, Anthony? Did you learn anything?
Yeah, I learned you need to go sign up for that academy.
You know what? You're gonna put me to work.
Get those 6 over there too.
I've been doing taxes anyway. He know for real. Yeah, that part. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I told you that we were going to learn a little bit about Miss Brittany, right? We are to the part of the show where we are going to enter into her style segment. But before we do that, we're going to let her tell you just a little bit about herself. And I just decided to bring her on the show because I thought that she was phenomenal. She always looks stylish. Look how cute she looks. Okay, look at that.
Thank you.
You know, I love things that are see-through, right? Did you know that? Okay. But she looks really cute even today. Okay. But we know that summer is coming.
Yes.
And y'all need to be ready for the summer because people are back outside. And I know that you have old things in that closet that you may not be able to wear anymore because why? You put on that COVID-20. So we need to rework those outfits and different things, And she's not just going to only talk about clothes all the time, but we're going to figure it out as we go. So Brittany is here today. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what it is you do for a living.
Well, of course, my name is Brittany Harris Price. I go by Ask Brittany on Instagram.
Ask Brittany, follow her.
Follow me there. But I am a salon owner turned realtor.
Okay.
Turned interior designer.
So we are the serial entrepreneur, and I'm not saying that in a negative way because I know a lot of people want to take that and say that it's negative. All of these businesses have thrived, okay? Let's say that. So she is not doing it the bad way and just going from one thing to the next. She is most of the time keeping them all going at the same time.
Yes.
And looking fabulous all in the process.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome, darling. So, but it has afforded her the opportunity to meet lots of people in the city, if you will, when you're doing styling hair and, getting referrals and things of this nature. So she definitely knows the business side of things as well. Correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay. She seems very educated to me. So Brittany, this is what we're going to do. Do I need to pull this up before you start talking, or do you need to introduce it? What would you like? How would you like this to roll?
So you tell me.
Okay.
What do you want to do? You can
Okay.
pull it up. Just pull it up.
Here we are. We're going to
Just
pull it up in all its fabulousness. We're going to make sure that it's on the screen first before we get ready to do this. Now, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color.
Because from a style person, you would be, you never would think that they would give you, a straight answer.
So I don't necessarily, purple is my favorite color.
Okay, there we go.
However,
give me something I can wear.
Red looks best on me.
Okay, red also looks best on me. We're about the same skin tone, so I can see that.
Yes.
Okay.
But I really don't.
Y'all besties.
You said what, Anthony?
Y'all besties now.
Oh, that could be true.
how long we known each other?
Red.
I don't.
And purple. And look at that.
Look at us. We didn't even try to do
know?
this. I was trying to make sure, I didn't do too much because I wanted this style to glow.
Ma'am, do the most all the time.
What is it all times?
That's what we're doing.
Do the most. Okay.
Yes.
So
That be her.
what he said that be her. You know what? Forget you. All right. So we are back to the screen sharing.
Mhm.
We're gonna do this, and it should just pop up real easy for us. We're gonna make that large. Look at this. Brittany's Summer Trends Report 2022. I got so excited, Brittany, when I saw this. I said, ooh, look at this. Now, she is extra size. Say, look how cute that looks. Girl, you did your thing.
I try, not tech savvy here, but
Somebody said doing the most all the time with you.
Yes,
Okay,
all the
it
time.
is. It's okay. All right, Britt. Okay, so you have it on a timer. Let's go. It
we'll
looks like
take
it
the
started
timer
going.
off.
Don't know
Press
how to
pause.
do that. We got to pause. How do we pause?
How do we pause it? Go stop
This
it.
is your thing.
I don't know. I have no
Anthony,
clue what's going on.
She put a timer. So
I
just
put a
talk.
timer.
Keep going.
But okay, so let's get down to it. As I was pulling these looks together,
Okay.
I had nostalgia. I
Okay.
mean, remember Cash Money said they taking over for the 99
For the
2000?
99 2000. Yes.
That is what's trending right now.
Okay. Well, that's great. Because I
All
think
of
I can.
them.
I think I can do that.
You could.
Okay. All
You
right.
could. So all of the 90s fashion, all the 2000 Y2K,
Mm-hmm.
all of that is coming back.
Okay.
So today I just picked my top 4 that I'm going to be focusing on.
Okay.
A lot
And
of
remember
it is-
that a lot of this matters too about your body style. Everybody can't do everything,
right, and that's why
and you may
pick-
have changed. That's the other
Mhm.
thing. Make sure you pay attention to the changes that have come across in your life.
Mhm.
It's
And
not
you
body
pick-
style, it's body structure.
Oh, it's structure, darling. Get it.
He's the
correct.
fashion guru now. Let her do her segment how she want to do it.
I'm talking about these.
You know what?
Bodies
Don't
that
say it.
change.
Don't say it.
Let him say it.
No, he's gonna say something bad. Girl, he's
Oh.
real bad. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay, so are we ready for the first slide?
Yes, let's go to the first slide.
Okay.
So don't press play. Just click. Just go to the next one and pause. Or something.
Okay.
All right. So here we are. Everybody, I know you remember the nanny, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember the nanny? So Fran Drescher, style icon for me. She is my personality wrapped up. Okay.
Okay,
That is
gotcha.
me.
Ooh,
Love
I
all
love
the
it.
fashion.
That is super cute.
So if you can see, there's a lot of tailored styles. You see, they have the jackets, the matching 2-piece sets, typically with the skirts and whatnot, bold colors. All of that is what is on the agenda this summer. So if we go on to the next slide,
Okay.
and my first trend that I love, it's called tailored to style. So what we're wanting to focus on are going to be 2-piece sets. As you can see, the colors give us all the colors we want.
Now
all
you're
the
saying
colors.
Taylor, okay, so I did this, you just saw it in the birthday slide thing. Went out and you're saying tailored to style. And here's the thing I want to bring up. Now, my jacket was what I felt like was a little big, kind of baggy, right? And so is it better to have it fitted all the time? These people look kind of loose.
Well,
What's going on for this summer?
a baggy fit
Okay.
is fine, but a baggy fit can still be a custom fit.
Got you.
Okay.
Okay.
It does not necessarily mean baggy does not have to be sloppy.
Got you.
And
Okay.
that's what happens.
So I was in the
when-
parameters, y'all.
Okay. And if you were not, I would have called you. on the
Okay.
phone.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
Take it to the tailor. But
Okay.
tailor to style is not necessarily in this function. I'm not saying two alterations.
Gotcha.
Just the style, the suiting, that is just a tailored look. So we're doing a lot of the matching sets.
Okay.
But how we're taking a twist on that is we're using color, we're using print, we're using pattern,
Okay.
and we are
Jumbling it all together and
jumbling
making
it
it
all
look great.
together.
Okay,
Make it look
jambalaya
great. Yes.
for the
so
summer.
try colors. Use a color wheel when you're shopping
Okay.
to help you put combinations together.
Is there an online resource for this color wheel, just for people who don't know?
Google.
Okay, Google the color wheel and pull it up, y'all. Okay.
Google the color wheel and pull it up. And take it, print it, and take it.
I hope that y'all are getting a kick. I hope y'all are getting a kick out of this.
Take it to the store with you.
Let's say this while we're getting to know Miss Brittany. This is her very first time doing a segment like this, but she is always so fashionable. I wanted to be able to bring this out because we know that I have been around, you know, some folks who really think that they're fashionable, but they be pushing, you know, past the limit sometimes. So,
well,
and some people can do that
because style is relative to the
person.
Individual.
Correct.
Okay, so just because you don't necessarily,
this the one.
Well, no, it's not that one. Is it?
That's the next.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
So style is relative. So you pick what you like. Just with the trend report, I'm picking what I like.
Gotcha.
Okay, so let's not make judgment. Now let's move on.
Mind the business that pays you. Okay, here we go. Keep going.
You guys know for the past couple of years, midi style dresses, skirts, and all that have been the rave. Okay, so now we're going to my favorite.
Okay.
From the midi to the mini.
Okay.
So mini skirts are back in. We are not going down to the knees nor the calves anymore right now. Not this summer.
Is have your leg out.
So we are leg up, legs out.
Which means that you guys need to take time and get out there in the gym, okay? We love to see a nice toned leg.
Yes.
With the mini.
And
the flat tummy.
And this is a trend that I really did not get to divulge in the 99 and the 2000s. Because Joyce Sand was my mother.
Okay. She said, no, that's not what my daughter gonna be doing.
So now I'm gonna get to
Somebody said they're not gonna be able to do this one this summer, okay? It's okay. We're gonna work on it together. I'm definitely working on myself right now. I think a lot of us after, you know, this summer have gone through this, but here's one with a nice blouse. It's tucked in. You can't see any of that belly button. Okay.
None.
Okay. How about these shoes?
So we're going to get into that. Okay. Actually, we're going to get into that.
Let me get on down the lane. Let's roll.
So here we are. We're going to do some bold print mixing.
Ooh, I love that plaid skirt there. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Can it go over?
It can, but I'm sorry.
Okay, there we go. So we're going to be doing some bold pairings this summer. We are taking all of our patterns, our colors, and we're just putting it all together. Okay. So as you can see here, of course, be always bringing the flavor.
Yes.
And that orange is really hot for the summertime. You're going to see that orange in variations of shades and colors, both bold and also in a little bit more of the pastel colors as well. Excellent trend to get in on. The 2-piece sets, of course, you could use them together, but also separately.
Okay.
So even let's say you're in the store and you may see a pattern 2-piece set.
Yes.
And you think busy, right?
Yes.
Okay. Don't wear it together.
Mix and match. Yes.
You mix and you match. Use a solid at the top and a pattern on the bottom or vice versa. Okay. And you essentially, you take inspiration, but you make it your own. Okay. So I take pictures like this for inspiration, not necessarily to recreate the look, but like this yellow and pink. Okay. They're both really bright colors. Honestly, I never would have put that together. But when I saw it, I'm like, that's a pop.
Now, I am a fan of bright colors. Y'all know that. I like to put on a bright color every once in a while, and that's my thing.
Yes. So,
so what the men wearing for the summer?
You know what? Gray sweatpants.
This girl said gray sweatpants. Look at Anthony. Look at I'm done. Oh my God, this is funny. We're gonna have to do a special for the men now that y'all brought that up. Okay,
yes, because I do love some men I do love some men's fashion.
But today clearly was not about that. Okay. Let's make it, y'all. I know how y'all start going in on this social media.
Give me a minute. Let me catch up. Okay. So as you had brought up, what did I think about the platforms?
But clearly you liked
what
it.
What do you think about the platforms?
She got these platforms.
I have my platforms
in their green
now.
bright
green.
Yes.
Yes. Love it. Love it.
My
love
dad
it.
was just talking about white overalls the weekend. He coveralls. He was like, I'm gonna go get me some overalls, some white ones, and I'm gonna put my boots on with it. So
Daddy is on.
Daddy is hitting for the summer. We laughed at him when he said it, but
See, he trending. Daddy trending, and you ain't even know.
I'm behind Daddy. Okay, go ahead.
So yes, platforms are all the rave right now. I am so excited that this trend is back simply because as a woman of a particular age, I really was not ready for the kitten heel, but I am also not ready for the hurting feet.
Not the kitten.
Okay, I wasn't ready for it.
No one is feeling the kitten.
No, they're actually very popular.
And they should not be.
Very
Because
popular.
I don't like the way they look on my feet.
I do not.
Unless I'm going dancing and I need a lower heel, that's the only time appropriate.
Even when I'm dancing, I don't want the kitten.
You know what?
No, I don't.
This is dancing. You
I
two
know.
steps up.
Well, I swing a little bit.
You swing
by myself.
Do you by herself? Okay.
I can't part.
So platforms are back for
So
this summer. I
platforms
think
are
my
back.
legs. This is great for the girls who have the really tiny ankles, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
Because
me.
they give me just that line that I need in my
A
life.
clean line.
It does great things for me. So I'm happy to see this. Now, I'm not a big fan of the big chunky heel at all times.
Mhm.
I'm more of a, platform in the front with a thin heel, but this is fine for everybody. It still looks really great on, whatever size the leg, but that thin leg looks great with this.
Yes, and they're also very, very comfortable. No matter how high they are, they tend to be really comfortable. You can walk in them all day. And so that is all that I have today.
That's a blank one. Okay, well, great.
For my top trends.
Okay.
So you guys let me know, what trends are you liking and what will you be wearing?
Definitely post it in the comments, and also tell us how you liked Brittany's style segment. And we're going to call that Ask Brittany. Okay.
Yes.
So please tell us if you liked Ask Brittany. She's been here making her, what do you call it? An expose or whatever today. And definitely follow her at Ask Brittany. Make sure you spell that for him because it's spelled different.
It is. Thank you. It's Ask Brittany, Brittne, and you can follow me on Instagram there. I don't know what my Facebook name is.
Girl. So as you can see, she ain't big into the social media, but we need her to be. So y'all make sure that you go and follow her. Everybody that I have on the show, I definitely learned something from. And so this relationship is going to be exactly the same way. I was very happy to see that I'm falling in line with a couple of things on that chart, if you will. So I'm very happy about that. So ladies and gentlemen, now that we are right here at the top of the hour, we just kind of broke that cut just a little bit. It is time for us to spin this prize wheel. Now, Brittany, we asked some questions of Miss Cat. Now, y'all see the prize wheel back there, and I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna spin the prize wheel to see what you guys win today. But I want you to ask them a question from Miss Cat's interview.
Okay.
Think of something that you think, would make for an interesting, answer or something like that. And then ask them the question, and we'll spin the wheel to see what they're going to win today.
Okay.
And I may need to fill up the board because I think we're missing a couple of pieces on the board. Can you come up with a question?
What is the fee to start a franchise with Miss Cat?
She didn't tell us the exact rate.
Well, that was the answer.
Well, you can't say that. It has to be a real answer.
Okay, let me see. What else can I find? Does it have to be about the tax? Can it be about just whatever she said? Okay.
Ooh.
What is her other interest?
Okay.
Is that a good one?
That's a good one.
Okay.
That's a good one. So I'm gonna go spin.
Okay.
All right. I know y'all can't see that because of my light, but I can see. Oh, blank space. Hold on. I knew I should have filled it up. Oh, We're just going to take that as Bath and Body Works.
All right.
So hopefully a lady answers because it is a female scent. And if not, guys, Mother's Day is going to be coming up real soon. So you would be happy to have that nice fresh scent for your lady. Bath and Body Works, thank you so very much for donating. We love it. Okay. So answer to us real quick. What is Miss Kat's other interest? And here's a hint. You will know it because that's how I met her.
Well, why would you give a hint?
I did. I just wanted to give a little hint. Can I give a hint? Let me do this how I want to do
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm just saying.
All right, Anthony Thomas, are you ready? It is time for what? Entertainment news.
Oh, I thought we were going to touch the subject.
It is not time for the touchy subject. You're running too fast. We're about to miss out on the entertainment news. You don't want to do entertainment news? I thought you liked the entertainment news.
We're not talking about no slaps, are we?
Any slap, you know what? Not this week. Not this week. All right, let's see if we can get that on there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that you follow me at simply.Tennille on Instagram. And I also need you to go and check out AUA Charity. Okay, I'm going to add AUA Charity because that's where you can find out about the events that we're going to be having going on. Or if I pull up to the Walmart or the Target and I'm there asking for donations and it just so happens to be close to your place and you were just so happening to donate to McCall's, I would really love that. So AUA donation is charity is too easy. You can find us on Instagram. All right, Anthony, where can they follow you on social media? He is not a social media either, but he's there now.
Call me _Ant.
All right, call me _Ant. Somebody's gonna call me hungry in a minute if my stomach growls one more time. Now, let's get into the dish, ladies and gentlemen. You know I love some entertainment news. This is Mr. A$AP Rocky. Everybody has been talking about him since he cheated on Rihanna while she got this baby in her stomach.
No.
Oh, I'm so mad at him.
That's fake news.
Several years ago, when they very first started dating, I was telling everybody that, I didn't think this was going to last, but, for Rihanna, because that's my best friend, for real best friend, look, if this worked out, I was going to be so happy and elated. And so now she's at the age, she decided she was ready to have a baby with this man and everything, because we know that this was a decision. You ain't just out there willy-nilly and you Rihanna. Come on now. No. We know that didn't happen. So she felt like he was a candidate for a situation like this. He got arrested after the cheating and she broke up with him while she's pregnant. He got arrested at the airport. Girl, he went to jail, Brittany.
My heart is hurting right now.
He went to jail too.
Why?
So they were saying that one of the people in his camp snitched on him about something that he did in the past, girl. I'm done, okay? So it's a criminal case. He got arrested at LAX. And then let me see, what was the offense? Because it came from something that happened back in November. And wait a minute, before I go there, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell y'all this. Guess who he cheated with?
I don't even think I want to know.
Girl. Now, we just talked about Soulja Boy and how he had a baby. He finally got a baby coming and it's with the hairdresser.
What hairdresser?
Girl, his hairdresser, him and his hairdresser. J-Lo's the hairdresser. Everybody, when they go to get their braids, they get them from this little girl and she been cheated with him. Fenty shoe designer.
Fancy shoe designer.
You know Rihanna's brand.
No,
yes.
No, you're not going to tell me this. No.
Listen, y'all, I could not. Girl, they went to Barbados, to her hometown, and came back, and he was cheating with the Fenty footwear designer, Amina Muaddi. I believe that's how you pronounce her name, okay?
Yeah, I was going to buy some of her shoes.
Come on, man. Don't buy nothing from her.
I cannot.
She done took Rihanna man for the weekend.
She can't take them.
Well, you know what I mean.
You know
what I mean.
He went over there.
He did. But anyway, that's enough about little A$AP. I don't really know, the complete details of the case, but his friends done snitched on him. They was probably trying to get up next to Rihanna too. But here's what it is. That was the important part, was that he cheated with the girl with the shoes.
Yeah, that's bad news.
All right. Look. Elon Musk. Now look at that face. He told y'all. Now last week we jumped on here and we told y'all that Twitter said over our dead bodies. This was a week before last, I think it was. Over our dead bodies. He will not buy Twitter. $44 billion. Hey, I give up a whole bunch of stuff for $44 billion.
You can have it.
$44 billion. So he's laughing all the way to the bank, I'm sure. I want to know what he's gonna do with it. But it's $44 billion. They must be making that Skrilla. If Mr. Tesla went after it, we know that something big is coming.
Mhm.
Hopefully they don't make too many changes. They were already watching all of y'all's business. I'm just saying.
Did you invest in Twitter?
I should have after that.
Oh no.
It's probably too expensive for me anyway. I need to get over there with Miss Cat and put some 6 figures on it. Listen, Mike Tyson. Anthony, this is your story. So I hope that you are so ready to talk about this. Look at your boy. Don't he look crazy, girl? I would not mess with this man for nothing.
He looks
Okay.
like a teddy bear.
He gets into a brawl on the airplane. Mike, keep your hands off of people.
But he was heckling him. Though.
He was.
Yeah.
He said, the young boy said he sold Mike some drugs, some shrooms.
What?
Yeah. I think this was a complete setup. The camera angle that I watched of the beat up, if you will, he really looked like he was doing more punching the seat, because Mike really could have hurt this boy.
Really could have.
And he didn't, and the guy was even showing his scratches and whatever else. Anthony, what you got to say about this?
Those were not scratches.
Okay.
That was skin. That was skin got knocked off his ass.
That was
But anyway,
Anthony.
That was a peel
I'm
of
just saying. But anyway, no, why you on here harassing Mike anyway? So if you sold him some shrooms or bought some shrooms from, big deal. Then they say that the man threw a water bottle at Mike, even if he did or didn't. Leave the man alone. This man is still the heavyweight champ in the world.
Where was his security at this time? Is what I want to know.
Mike Tyson, he is his own security. He don't need no security.
He said he is his own security.
Mike does not need security.
You know what Mike gonna do to the security guard? He gonna eat him.
Mike also has an edible out. I don't know if you know this. I wanted to bring this up as well because I love doing my research, that is shaped like an ear.
Holyfield here. You wrong for that.
So this is what I want to say. Like she said, was this marketing? Was this an opportunity? Because I'm not the only journalist who probably tied this together. He has, 420 just passed. He has this edible that's shaped like an ear. Maybe it wasn't doing so well. He about to eat this boy ear.
That's Evander Holyfield here.
Oh, I'm done. Evander probably need to go get a check for them putting the ears out there. I wonder if it's shaped like his. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I said that I was going to keep that part short today, but I want to also give you this affirmation. Turn your dreams into goals and your goals into steps and your steps into action. Okay, we just talked about that. Our theme for today has been evolving. And if you dream about something, go ahead and set a goal. I know everybody is all big on these vision boards and whatever else, but my mind is very vivid and I can see those things that I want. Every time somebody drive past me in a such and such, or they got this big house, I already know what color it's going. I see it right now. Boom. Ooh, and my horses are running in the back free. And sorry. That part. So I'm visual like that, but I know everybody is not. So sometimes people need to, make a vision board or your goal chart or whatever it is, but start setting some goals and then start stepping into action. Okay. That's what this show is all about. That's what we're going to do right there. So I hope that y'all enjoyed that little piece, but you know what time it is. Oh, it is time for the movie scoop. Okay. What? You like movie scoop. He got all excited when he saw what was on screen. Listen, Love and
I don't like how you said that.
Thor is finally getting his opportunity. Now they've done the Spider-Man and they've done everybody. He's finally getting his opportunity to shine. I think everybody's going to be excited about this. I think everybody's going to be happy about this. Anybody who's into Marvel should be extra happy about this. Do you think it's finally time for Thor to get his chance, Anthony?
Hold up. Don't talk down on Thor like that. You know, Thor was shining from the beginning. Remember, he had made 3 movies before he started doing the other movies with the rest of the Marvel characters. But now he has the chance to come back and be Love and Thunder.
Right.
And then, you know,
okay, go ahead.
They have a woman that's going to be in there that's going to be worthy of the hammer.
So let me say that because I said that all wrong. Okay, let me say this. I was saying that he finally gets his chance at, you know, basically his evolution, if you will, because we also saw in the last where the new queen, which was Tessa Thompson. I don't know if she's going to be playing in that role again, but that was really what I was talking about. We finally get another Black superhero, if you will.
She's going to be in there.
She's definitely going to be in there. I'm hoping. And, you know, I think that she's going to wield the, what do you call it? It's not a hammer. A hammer. It's a hammer. That's right. It's a hammer. So I cannot wait to see how they pull this off and what goes on. Y'all, I know that Thor has been in other movies and he had other movies out. I'm sorry I said that wrong, but you know what I meant. I'm sorry. There we go.
But you know,
since everybody said I hold myself accountable, you know. Look,
you know it's not gonna be
head to the side.
Did you hear me?
What?
You know, Tesla is not gonna be worthy of the hammer.
Why are you saying that? They gave her a lot of problems for being bisexual too.
That's one of the reasons why she's not gonna be worthy.
Oh man, they better put that girl in that movie. I'm gonna be mad if she's not in the movie. I'm just telling you now.
No,
Did we get an answer? Did we get an answer, Brittany? Can you scroll through these right quick?
Okay.
She's in the movie.
Huh?
She's in the movie.
She's in the movie. So I'm gonna say that she's gonna be taking over. Okay.
No, ma'am.
We're going to skip over social unrest, ladies and gentlemen, today, even though I wanted to talk about something that's going on in Nigeria. We'll get to that one on next week. You know, the teaser came out for this Thor movie. I'm all here for it. And I also wanted to let you know that I did take time and check out Young, Famous, and African. If you're looking for something that's reality, that's a little bit of the same. I had stopped watching reality shows for a little while here just to give myself a break and to get back to regular life. But when I watch that show, I feel like I have an accent. Look. And I just love it because the people there are crazy. So if you want to go and check that out, definitely go and support them. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Tennille's Touchy Subjects. Okay, it is time. Now, we have someone who has written in and they have a dilemma, okay? Now, let's hear what they have to say. Remember that you can only get Tennille's Touchy Subjects right here on I'm Just Saying Live. Okay, if you have a touchy subject, write in, tell us what's going on with your life. Now, here we go. Dear Tennille, my boyfriend and I have been breaking up to make up for several years and attended counseling to combat our problem. During the session, our doctor suggested, now they said doctor, so they're supposed to be professional, right? Because, you know, some people will go to those others that ain't really professional, or to their friends to get advice and this, that, and the other. It says, our doctor suggested we handcuff ourselves together for 123 days. No breaks. Not even to go to the bathroom. I know y'all laughing at this already, okay? I know y'all already laughing at this. 123 days handcuffed to your partner. This is what your doctor felt like you needed to get past whatever you're going through. So it says, I originally assumed it was a joke to see our reactions, but she was serious. Should we go through this to salvage our broken relationship? Is this a good idea? Brittany, you're here. Touchy subjects and got real touchy, ladies and gentlemen. Would you, even with your situation being good, attach yourself wholeheartedly for over 100 days to your man. Let me tell you this.
I would love to, but I can't.
I can't. I'm not gonna be able to do it right now.
I really want to. But
I would
can't.
like to say that I felt like we would be just fine, but I mean, not a shower, not a toilet break, that is a lot of love and basketball.
Well, that actually sounds like aggravation. That sounds like bad therapy.
This sounds like, right, you were telling me about bad therapy. Tell everybody a little bit about the premise of that and why this might not be such a good idea.
So there's a movie, I believe it's on Netflix, and it's called Bad Therapy.
Right.
Got to the end of the movie and realized it was a true story.
Okay.
Please note.
This is very much so a true story as well. So post your comments, everybody. Please post your comments.
So the couple went to therapy, and the therapist decided that she had an infatuation with the husband.
Oh, Lord, because you just sat up there and told her all your business.
So she decided to offer them, she said it'll be good for them to have separate therapy because
she's splitting them
she
up.
wanted the husband. And so she would essentially make the husband think that the wife is saying all these horrible things and that the husband is saying all these horrible things about the wife. And she tried to get him.
So if y'all are just tuning in, we are talking about a couple who decided, let's say this, because that's my last piece I'm going to add. They decided to do the test. They decided to handcuff themselves together for 123 days.
They decided to do
They
it.
decided to do it. They went through with it.
Well, maybe like the movie, it worked out for them.
Girl, supposedly it worked out.
It did?
It supposedly worked out, but I'm just trying to figure out, do you guys think in your real relationships out there, would you be able to handcuff yourself to your partner for 123 days?
Well, as I think about it, with my therapy glasses on.
Therapy glasses, full goggle.
Yes. Maybe it's a lesson in compromise.
Okay.
So maybe that was their issue and this forced them to learn how to compromise, maybe.
I think that right now there's a lot of relationships where there's abuse and there is, let's say this, some people can't even take a phone call in their partner's face.
Yes.
This could get real out of hand for a lot of couples. But I guess
that's 4 months.
What you say? He said that's 4 months. So in your relationship, do you think that you could handcuff yourself to your person for 4 months?
Well, I have a great relationship with my wife. I don't think I have no problem with it. I think if I was to be handcuffed to my wife, I think I'd be gnawing my hand off.
You know what? Listen, let me tell you this. Somebody just said on here that somebody said no way, and they said mental and physical abuse. Listen, somebody gonna be getting whopped upside the head. They're gonna get talked about. You know, there's certain things that people are out here doing outside of the light of their partner, especially when they're not married. That they probably don't even need to see.
I don't know.
Then you start realizing that your man masturbate more than you thought. All kinds of craziness could be going on. So
I think they're feeling self-handcuffed together.
you can't be. And so
That's
it's
what
gonna
I'm
start
saying.
bothering you.
Yeah.
So you're gonna either want to get it out or you gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna start taking it out on that person.
Right.
So then you're gonna be forced to deal with those issues.
We should invite them on and see
You know what?
how that worked out.
They in the Ukraine. They done came from the Ukraine.
No, ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you have enjoyed today's show. Miss Brittany, tell them where they can follow you again on social media.
It's going to be at Ask Brittany, AskBrittne on Instagram.
All right, that's too easy. Mr. Ant, where can they follow you?
Call me _Ant.
Call me _Ant. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And you know, I am simply Dr. Neal. And remember that we all have these businesses and we are all trying to thrive, survive, and evolve, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you learned something here today that helps you out in your walk, your journey through going through these business things. I hope you want to be part of the Business Matters Highlight. Come let us highlight your business and we'll talk all about how we can get you your next customer. This is Simply Dr. Neal, and we'll talk to you later. This is I'm Just Saying Live.
Bye.
Oh, we have to do it. Wait, Anthony, before you go off. Smile. Okay.